Excuse me. So, apart from the spin, which is presenting an event in the most advantageous way possible for the authorities who want to promote a narrative to change your behaviour and control your mind, the media also employ distraction. This is the tittle-tattle, the nitpicking, the derision, gaslighting. This is an element where you can be made to feel outraged at one party or another. In the current situation, I would identify this as the current row over PPE. I'm not saying there's no need for PPE. I'm saying that you're focused on this row for other reasons. The criticism of the PM that he didn't act soon enough and he's made a mess of it. Anything to distract you from the actual real picture, okay? Which I would say is why did the government listen to the Imperial College, who are up to their tits in Gates money, up to their tits in Big Pharma money? They overestimated the potential threat of this epidemic by over 100 times. Get in touch if you want me to prove this. Is it that their maths is shit? Imperial College, that is. Is it that the government can't do maths to check the maths of the Imperial College? And is it that the media, the press, the media cannot do maths to check the maths of the government and the Imperial College? The data was available for everyone to see, from Hubei, from Italy, from the ship, from China. So how did they come up with 500,000 deaths? It was quite simply a lie that came from vested interests who were advising the government. And the media did no journalism. They just repeated the lie. Like I said, journalism is dead. Unfortunately, we have communication amongst ourselves. And at least amateur and citizen journalists can work up the figures, because it isn't complicated, do the projections for us and prove, if need be, in a court of law, that the government actions were based on a lie. Again, get in touch because I can give you the information. But lockdown has made no difference. It has done nothing to contain the contagion of the epidemic. And this is provable with figures. And we've got more data now coming in from non-lockdown countries. I don't care what media you consume. TV, press, The Guardian, The Sun, I don't care. Sky, BBC, it doesn't matter. Journalism is dead and it's now up to us to do it for ourselves. The only way to learn the real facts is to go to the raw data, the published studies and the published documents, and avoid the spin and the omissions. The media, all of it is controlled by financial interests. These interests are few and they control across the board. There is a media aimed at you and your ego. You need to know that. And you need to reject it. The financial interests are global. They're corporations with global ambitions. They do not respect local borders. They do not respect governments. They do not respect human life or the environment. These corporations, okay? They want to own it and they want to control it. All of it. The whole world. Every industry. Every aspect of human existence. And they use the media to keep us ignorant, fearful, and fighting amongst ourselves. They own your government, its institutions, and the entire establishment. Okay? Why would the BBC interview Bill Gates and not ask about his huge financial investment in the WHO, who declared the pandemic in the first place, his huge investment in the BBC, for that matter, and his huge investment in the Imperial College, and even his huge financial investment in the spin-off of the Oxford University vaccine development company. Isn't it funny that, according to the press, a vaccine is our only solution to this problem? There's no real discussion. Here in France, we have had the chloroquine controversy, and the press have done their best to character assassinate the doctors, discredit their studies, or just bury the whole story. Now, would it be that a treatment for this problem would spoil the whole pandemic plan? I think so. And so why does it take an amateur journalist or researcher like Del Bigtree to dig up the 2005 study which found that chloroquine was effective against SARS disease? Like I said, journalism is dead. Well, in the mainstream it is. And so the globalists are rolling out their various business plans for us all. Biometrics, vaccines, social credit scoring, huge corporate bailouts, huge payday loans for the banks, universal basic income for the plebs, a cashless monetary system, you name it. They will not let a good crisis go to waste. And you can count on the media to do anything they can to promote these agendas and nothing to question them. They are vain, narcissistic, corporate stooges. Get your information from primary sources. It's the only way. Raw data, first-hand knowledge, first-hand witnesses, published studies directly from the journals, and find out yourself. And if you can't do that because you are too busy or not that way inclined, listen to those that do. They are out there. They will never ask you to believe them. They will always invite you to check the evidence yourself and fact check them. They are not cool. They are not hip. They are not beautiful. They do not. They are not slick. They are not polished. They don't package things into 3-minute reels for you. So I challenge you to go and check them out. Okay? This is my challenge for you. Go and listen or watch the UK column. You can find it on YouTube. You can find it as a podcast. It's just one example, okay? Listen to the programme from the 15th of April. That was last week. Or there was another one on Friday. They publish every Monday, Wednesday and Friday. And let me know what you think. Just listen. It won't do you any harm. Just one thing to bear in mind. Do not come back to me with programmed responses. Okay? No name calling. You are only allowed to critique the content and analysis. Okay? And let me know. And if you'd like more sources like this, then I can give them to you. These people and lots of other people, as I said before, I've given up on mainstream media and I listen to these people and some of them I've met. They are real, and they're sincere. And I think you'll be able to tell the difference. Okay. So that's my challenge to you. And I will be back soon with another report. And I'd love to hear from you. So stay sane and speak to you soon. Bye.